Let's try again, shall we? Let's give it another go. Stream has been restarted. Well, rephrase, internet's been restarted and stream is back. And hopefully, this time, internet actually doesn't shit the bed. Afternoon, Mike. How are we, lad? Thank you for joining me, mate. Apologies if you were trying to find the stream and couldn't. For some reason my restream is only picking up 2 chats, but that's fine. At least it's picking up Twitch and YouTube. Kick one isn't there, but Kick one doesn't have to be there really. You submitted a refund request for Black Ops 7, really? You not enjoy it that much? What platform were you playing on? And obviously on Steam, you can get a refund within as long as you've played the game for less than 2 hours. It's been mixed responses to Black Ops 7, hasn't it? Very mixed responses. I saw the AI slop stuff for like I can't remember what the name is, like the little profile cards. I saw that. Horrible, horrible, horrible decision. Campaign is painfully bad, and Xbox, you got it on Xbox. What's the refund policy when you get stuff downloaded off the store like that? In what way is the campaign not a campaign? Steam is allowing refunds for it if you state it's for undisclosed AI content. Wow. Oh, nice one. Congrats on winning the Premier Liverpool League. Yeah, I've not tried to. Well, I barely buy games at the minute because I obviously don't have the spare time to play them. But I wouldn't even know what the refund policy is like for a digital download off the in console store. You can't pause. You can't pause the campaign. There's no checkpoints. There's no missions. It's just various things you do on a Warzone style level. Who makes decisions like that? Treyarch used to be the trusted developer for COD. Wow. That's horrendous. Who makes design decisions like that? That's absurd. And it then expects them to go down well. Games industry's in the fucking mud in some respects, isn't it? Thank God Battlefield 6 has been as good as it has been. I mean, this is all just playing into their hands, isn't it? If Blob 7 is an absolute travesty, then it's just more and more people are going to be staying on Black Ops Battlefield 6. Waiting for GTA 6 to be a letdown. I don't think GTA 6 is going to be a letdown. I think there will be a lot more outspoken negativity about GTA 6 at launch compared to the GTA 5, purely because of the way that social media has progressed in the last decade plus. But I don't doubt Rockstar. Right, so we are on the match day now of Tottenham. I got this email. Reece James is injured, but thankfully it was just a bruised shin and nothing more. Otherwise, I'd have been frigging furious. So we're just going to... I think he's all right. Yeah, he's all right. So we're just going to start recording and jump straight in. Now that hopefully the internet's a bit more stable. Bonjour, Ben. Again. Apologies, lads, for the stream having to go down and come back up again. Oh yeah, that YouTube stream is now finished, isn't it? I'm going to have to set up a different one. Let's try again. Football Manager 26. Give it the right thumbnail. Save. Right, let's start recording. Welcome to the season finale of FM26 Season 1 here at Chelsea. We've had a very up and down season, quite frankly, haven't we? And we've performed admirably in the Champions League. The final follows later today. I do have the suit downstairs with me. We've also got the final 2 games of the Premier League season, which has been indifferent for us. We currently sat 7th. We could yet see ourselves finish inside the top 4, although it is unlikely at this stage. We have newly crowned champions Tottenham in our first game, so that's probably not going to go well. But then we've 19th placed Sunderland on the final day. Nobody is as of yet confirmed as relegated though at this stage, although Leeds, having played match day 37 and sitting there on 30 points, don't look great. So we've 3 games today, and then we'll do a full season roundup, provided I can do that properly with the new UI in FM. And then we can hopefully guarantee Champions League football next year because we've beaten Real Madrid. If not, we can maybe finish in the top 4 in the league and get Champions League finished that way. If not, finish 5th and get Europa League finished that way. If not, finish 6th and get a Conference League finish that way. The board, Club Vision, here you go. They would like me to qualify for the Europa League at the moment. The board see me as a B- right now, which is actually better than I think I deserve, considering we're 7th in the league and went out the FA Cup in the quarterfinals against Brentford when we were favourites for the competition at that stage, given the nature of the opposition and other teams left in that competition. So we're going to jump into the Tottenham game with a side that just beat Liverpool by 1-0. So I'm hoping they can do the same to Tottenham. We have beaten Tottenham recently in the FA Cup a couple of months ago in game. So there is recent history there. Do drop the video a like if you're enjoying the save, of course. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more. Do join me live on stream as well, either here on YouTube or on Twitch or Kick. You can see Tottenham's starting lineup here in a deeper 4-2-3-1. Keane Lewis Potter in their forward line, which is an intriguing one. I don't quite know how to respond to players here. I'd normally say get revenge, because normally we lose games like this, but we won the last time we played them. So play for the fans, and hopefully that sort of inspiration will keep everybody going. Dub players. Keep the Champions League dream alive. That's a great start. We lead. Esteval to Liam Delap. Was just reading live chat to respond to something. Was about to respond to something in live chat when I glanced up to see Esteval squaring the ball. Enzo Fernandez out wide to him. Esteval has been electric for us this season. Had a little lull with an injury. Defender's got to do better at the near post. That's really, really poor from the Tottenham man. But Chelsea lead inside 3 minutes at Stamford Bridge. It's the dream start to the day so far. What's the Menendez? I don't know. I even know who Menendez is. Or what you'd be referencing there, Mike. Hey, Chris. Corner Tottenham. Kulusevski in. Chalobah away. There was a call in the comment section recently to replace Trevor Chalobah because he's not good enough. I might retort that by saying that Trevor Chalobah is our highest rated, highest performing central defender at the club. So no plans to sell Trevor Chalobah at this stage, to be completely honest. I don't really feel like I want to sell anybody in the starting lineup other than maybe Reece James. But even Reece James has been okay of late, although he's out of position there to let Destiny Udogie in. But thankfully Gregor Kubar gets the save in. Malagusto's been as good as I could expect anybody to be at right back. Reece James was underwhelming at the beginning of the season, obviously injured a couple of times throughout the season as well, but he has been performing relatively well in this season run-in so far and is keeping Malagusto out the side at the moment because of that relatively decent level of performance. Who gets to start in the Champions League final will be an intriguing decision to have to make, but at this moment in time, the rest of the side picks itself. Although, to be fair, Kukurea or Yoral Harto is a difficult decision to make because Yoral Harto's played very well this season as well, and Kukurea has also been decent himself. A couple of positions that may be up for grabs for the Champions League final or for next season, if there is to be a next season in this save, but the majority of the side picks itself right now. We will be starting on the left-hand side of the midfield forward three next season. Kenda, who obviously is out on loan at Sporting Lisbon at the moment. He's been electric for them. He's valued at well over 100 million and will absolutely be starting where Joao Pedro is at the moment. We lead by a goal to nil, but quite clearly Tottenham are the ones on top in the game. But so far, we're just going to try and encourage and hope that we can see it through. Reece James's form. Average of 7.03 in the last 5 games. Can't really complain at that, can I really? It's not as good technically as I thought he would be. Very good in the FA Cup, apparently. Exceptionally good in the Champions League. Well, because he's been so good in the Champions League, maybe it's him that gets the nod then over Malagusto. Well, let me click on Malagusto. That's good. Yeah, I think the likelihood is that we will do another season here at Chelsea. We're on the attack at the beginning of the second half. Never mind, we're not on the attack at the beginning of the second half. I think COD's fallen into the trap of being the only high-performing game in the franchise, in that genre, for a long period of time. 3 minutes into the first half, goal. 3 minutes into the second half, goal. Joao Pedro this time setting up Liam Delap. Cole Palmer into Joao Pedro. Into Liam Delap first time. And first time finish as well to catch Vicario napping. Bright start to the first half. Bright start to the second half. Up the Chelsea. Oh, I saw a clip of someone... Oh, Joao Pedro's in. I saw a clip of someone being like a giant zombie. I didn't realise that was the campaign. Joao Pedro looking to race in behind, all on his own. He's taken everybody on. He's put it over the bar. I've not played Ark Raiders, no. You're right, Battlefield 6 is pretty good. I don't know if they showed a Guard of Honor actually, Tyler. I skipped it, but if you saw something and glimpsed something that I missed, then yes. Goal back for Tottenham. Pedro Porro with the corner as well. Polina with the header. 25 minutes to go. We might make some changes to the ethos of the side to try and ensure that we hold on to this now, because it would be a big 3 points. It's a very good header from the corner, to be fair, from Joao Polina. But we absolutely need to hold on to this now. So it's time to start time wasting. Time to be a bit more disciplined. Playing for set pieces will certainly help with the time wasting aspect. Reece James has actually had a bit of a shitter here, so I'm going to throw Malagusto on at right back. Estevao is playing exceptionally well, but he's tired. Joao Pedro is playing well, but he's tired. Do want to make sure that we have people available for the later games. We've still got Sunderland away to come before the Champions League final against Real Madrid. We'd very much like to see through these 3 points, please, if we possibly can. Liverpool are losing to Aston Villa as well, which I think is big for us. Not sure. Who else we need to look for? Brentford. Brentford are losing to Crystal Palace as well. This, right now, as it stands, is great for our potential finishing in at least some sort of European position this season. And if we can find a third goal, then I'll be very, very pleased indeed. And right on cue is Estevao with a goal to go with the earlier assist in the game. Enzo Fernandez, creative again. And we do have ourselves that third goal. Time to waste even more time. And other results are going positively for us as well. We might sneak into a top 4 spot by the end of the day, depending on fixtures on that match day 38. I'm going to take Estevao off and give him the opportunity to get the praise from the fans. Bring Neto on. Enzo Fernandez for Ruben Neves as well. I'm going to drop Ruben Neves in here just to keep him happy. Deep line playmaker. Estevao is more than a bit good, yeah. Estevao's unreal. Five minutes added on at the end of the game, and it's still 3-1, a relatively comfortable scoreline for us. There is a highlight right at the death in the 94th minute, heading into the 95th. But I think, well, it's not even on I think about it. We're definitely going to get the win. It's just a matter of, is it by 3-1 or 3-2, or maybe even 4-1, maybe 3-2, as Tottenham win it back and they go on a counter-attack, and Lucas Berrival's in, but he's shot that wide, and that is going to be a 3-1 win for Chelsea. Now, we were just one goal behind Brentford heading into this fixture, but we know that they were losing. And frustratingly, it was Aston Villa that were beating Liverpool, who are in 4th. Man City have won as well, so that is us definitely not getting a Champions League spot via the league. But we absolutely could get a Europa League finish via the league if we now win on the final match day. And quite frankly, that's all the board wanted from us this season, was a Europa League spot. You can see the league table here. So we're now a point above Liverpool, 3 points clear of Brentford, with our goal difference now more positive than theirs. So all we've got to do is beat Sunderland, who have just gotten themselves out of the relegation zone with a 2-1 win over 8th place Everton at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. West Ham have presumably lost if they're on 28 points still. I can't even see West Ham here. Maybe they played the day before on the Saturday. They did not. Regardless, West Ham are on 28 points and are officially relegated. They're 5 points from safety. Leeds are all but relegated, and one of Burnley, Sunderland or Crystal Palace will be into the Championship next year. Crystal Palace just got a 2-1 win away from home against Brentford, which is a result that's helped us, obviously. But we need to be wary of Sunderland. They've just beaten Everton. They're obviously playing well, and they have everything to fight for. So it's not going to be a straightforward game. We're going to have to make sure that we are very much on it at the Stadium of Light. Bro scored 20 goals in the Premier League for Burnley this season, which is outrageous for a side that are very nearly getting relegated. Jamie Bino Gittins apparently has unbelievable potential. He's only 21 as well. Have to factor in that a lot of these players at Chelsea are still so young and have so much time to peak and reach their potential this season or in this save. It's ridiculous. Like, so many players are like 25 and under. Chelsea have got a squad for the next decade, basically. Reece James injured. What a surprise. Jesus Christ. I think I sell him just so I don't have to keep reading that one email. 3 to 4 weeks with sprained knee ligaments. There is my decision made as to who starts at right back in the Champions League. It's going to be Malo Gusto. I mean, it's not a very Chelsea decision to make, but I feel like I have to sell Reece James. He literally just doesn't play. He's missing so many games over so many seasons. There's no point in keeping him. I could much better use 80 million quid on someone else. He's only played a full season a couple of times. He's the most injury-prone player I think I've known for a very long time. He's like another Abu Diaby. I think I have to sell him, suspects. There is literally no point having Reece James in the squad. No point whatsoever. Yeah, we know Bradley Barkle is good. We want him, but he was asking for £400,000 a week, so... I don't know what I could get for Reece. I genuinely don't know. He's valued at 66 to 72, so I could probably get 50 plus. I know he's club captain, etc., etc. Gusto developing concerns. Well, I'm about to play you, mate. He wants a new contract. Fucking hell. He's on 90 grand. I guarantee you he wants upwards of 170 or 80. He's got ages left on his current contract. Snore. £150 to £185k. I can't. I don't think I'll start the Glory Hunter until the whole contract issue is patched. To be honest. So we might as well stay on at Chelsea for another year. Expected to be considered one of the most noteworthy players at the club. Oh. I also don't want to play him as a wing back. I want to play him as a full back. I mean, I'm better off negotiating a new contract now rather than waiting until after a potential Champions League final win, aren't I? Really. What's just the challenge for the Premier League next season? I'll try. He's on 90 and he's wanting 155. Honestly, this contract bug is so annoying. It's not a bug, it's just an imbalance, isn't it? I guess you could call it a bug. And there's literally no negotiation with them whatsoever. Like I could change this up to 7 mil. They just ask for the same thing again and again. There's minimal negotiation. Just fucking sign it. Ugh. Fuck. It's just tuned incorrectly. I mean, it's definitely a bug, isn't it? Let's be honest. It's just a bug there because there are various different factors that go into it apparently. Let's put DCC on the bench instead. Basically, it boils down to unrealistic current reputation increases, which then set off a chain of events such as lower league wage demands, youth player demands, post-promotion wage demands, and players asking for wages too far above max wages a club can offer. Also addressing the whole Saudi wages thing as well. Nico Jackson wins African Footballer of the Year. Damn. Another player we shall sell in the summer. Right, other than the one change for, unsurprisingly, the injured Malo Gusto. Sorry, Reece James. Malo Gusto is in for him. Other than that one change, we are as we were for the game against Spurs. Leon Gergic is the man they've got up top through the middle. That's a new signing for them in this save, obviously. Vitinho's in their midfield as well, out on the right-hand side. Enzo Lefebvre in the middle at Cam. Simon Adingra on the left. Siddiqui and Chaka holding. Sunderland got a decent team. I mean, it's a surprise to see them doing as well as they are in real life, but it's also a surprise to see them doing as poorly in this save as they are. Say something about Europe, really. A win on this final day secures Europa League football, so let's go and do that, please. James should stay. His performance could be improved. Yeah, it's not his performance levels that's the issue, Akmal. It's the fact that he's never fit to actually put a good performance in. Oh, good. Joao Pedro's injured now as well. Potential foot injury in the 7th minute. Just before the Champions League final, losing a couple of first-team players is not exactly going to fill me with hope that we can beat Real Madrid, quite frankly. I need my best players fit. And losing Joao Pedro is a loss. We've not gotten even close to the same sort of output from any other forward player that isn't Esteval, Cole Palmer or Liam Delette. Joao Pedro is 4th on the goal conversion charts and performance levels, etc. That's a lovely ball to Esteval. It's a brilliant goal. Enzo Fernandez, the creative again. And Esteval, deadly as ever. Oh, checking the goal for offside. Goal awarded. Thank you. Yeah, it freezes at the wrong point, but when the ball is played there, he is definitely still on. I'm sure we've looked at Mitai for you before, Vera. We would potentially be relegating Sunderland should we win this. You'll notice here, as you can't quite see, Burnley are beating Wolves by 2-0, which I think would indeed take them out of the relegation zone. We are currently relegating Sunderland here by beating them. Leeds are going down as well, despite winning on the final day. They're 2-1 up against West Ham, who are bottom. Crystal Palace currently are not playing, actually, weirdly. I would have thought all of the games would have been played on the same day, but apparently not. Strike well saved down low by Robin Roos. No second goal for Chelsea at the minute. We don't need a multiple goal win. We just need a win. And at the minute, we're getting that. This will be us guaranteeing 5th place in the Premier League and a Europa League spot for next season, depending on what happens in the 3rd game of the episode, which is obviously a bit bigger than this one. But we're relegating Sunderland and guaranteeing 5th, which is what the board asked of us at the beginning of the season. And if our start to the season hadn't been so poor, then certainly we would have finished in the top 4 this year. So there's definitely positive signs about the progression of this Chelsea side. And so far, we have to be happy with how things are going. Oh, that's poor from Cole Palmer. Gergic, Adingra, Xhaka. Dan Ballard to Reynildo. Down the left-hand side. Cross comes in, deflected. Gergic can't finish it. Sunderland having a little bit of a late revival in this second half. They know they've got everything on the line. Would a point keep them up? At this stage, yes. If Sunderland can find an equaliser, they will survive. But we might be about to have the opportunity to score a second goal. Although we've given the ball away. I don't think an equaliser does us any favours. I'd need to have a look at the league a bit further up. Although alternatively, if they just score, then I'll be able to see anyway. Lovely solo run by Gergic, but he's fired that straight at Gregor Kubel, who will not have an easier save for a while. Highlight continues, however, which makes you wonder whether... No, never mind. Highlight has not continued. So, yeah, a point would see us still finish in 5th. Liverpool on 65 currently in this live league table. Brentford on 63. But I don't know if Chelsea, if Liverpool have played their final game now, because I think that did show a full list of fixtures there, didn't it? Maybe it just wasn't showing in the previous widget. Regardless, there are 2 minutes to go here, and 1-0 is still very much on the edge, on the bubble. Sunderland could survive, yet still, if we don't score a second goal here, but they might have just killed their Premier League hopes and dreams for next season by giving away a penalty. Esteval, who got the first goal, is felled for a potential second. It's gone to VAR, but I don't see any issue in that. No, it did look like a pretty nailed-on penalty. Sirkin drops Estevao to the ground, and it'll be our top goal scorer and highest performer this year, Cole Palmer. He's Panenka'd his last 3 penalties. He doesn't Panenka this one. He slams it home. 2-0 Chelsea. That's us definitely finishing 5th, and Sunderland definitely relegated. What is it that you don't like about FM, Kareem? That makes you say you don't know how do you guys enjoy such a game? Well done, lads. That's a good win for us. Saw what today was brilliant. Yeah. So let's have a look. Latest results. So Tottenham win the league by 6 points from Arsenal, who get 90 points and finish 2nd. City and Villa on 70 apiece. Then us on 68. Liverpool. Yeah, it doesn't. It's just. I'm sure. It's just not showing all of the results. I'm sure it's not showing all the results. It can't be. This is just our match, the match day roundup. There you go. So now here we can see the whole match day roundup. So Liverpool drew with Brentford, Fulham drew with Newcastle, Arsenal beat Palace, Burnley win 3-0 against Wolves, so I believe survive. Man United beat Brighton by 3-2. Tottenham smashed Everton. We beat Sunderland. Forest draw 1-1. City drew 0-0 with Villa on the final day, and Leeds beat West Ham, but they still finished bottom, unfortunately for them. So let's have a look at the. Well, just in general, if I just. Assume we can't see the Premier League table there, but regardless. No, it's now I've got Real Madrid next. Show me my fixture list then, so then I can see the Premier League. Thank you. So yeah, Burnley survived with a win on the final day. Crystal Palace also stay up because they have a better goal difference than Leeds and Sunderland. Sunderland on 33 points minus 30, Leeds on 33 points minus 26, and Palace on 33 points minus 23. West Ham were just dead and buried with a couple of match days to go, unfortunately for them. So we'll be definitely getting Europa League football next season, but with Real Madrid as the next fixture, we might twisted ankle, give an injection for the next match, then out for 2 to 3 weeks. I'm going to give Joao Pedro an injection, I think. I very, very rarely do that, but with one game left to go this season, and that game being a Champions League final, I want him fit, or at least I want him available. Even a 75% fit Joao Pedro is better than any other option I have in that position. We've been given a £30.9 million prize for finishing in 5th in the Premier League. Bonuses of £8 million shared amongst the squad and backroom staff. Burnley. Okay, Burnley. Why am I? Oh, we've been paid £3 million for Broja and £1 million for Ugachukwu. Presumably, there were clauses in their. Yeah, there you go. By avoiding relegation, clauses in their contracts that we were paid or owed an extra fee if Burnley survived, which they have. Sunderland relegated, and I'm going to decline that because we are going to have Joao Pedro ready, because I'm going to give him a cheeky little injection in the ankle, and fingers crossed he'll be okay to play. Receiving pain management. A twisted ankle. It's going to hurt, but if we can get him through, we can get him through. David Enke, thank you for the 38th month, mate. Appreciate it, dude. Paqueta for next season. We could raid the players or the teams that have gone down. Paqueta's not a bad shout, actually. Although whether I need someone in that position, I don't know. Board delighted with Club Vision progress. We haven't been able to do the commercial revenue, but everything else. I did, and you just wouldn't accept what I offered you, so fuck off. Try again then. Resolve contract talks with agent. Talks can most certainly resume, he said. I'll say 27, 28. I'm not necessarily... Don't necessarily think we can challenge next season, but maybe the season after. So, you know. All right, fine. 26, 27 then. I'm gonna have the... I mean, how many caps has he got for France? Where would I even see that? I don't even know where I'd see that now. 3 caps. He's got 3 caps for France. After another 10 games, he could go up to 190 grand, maybe. Oh, come on. That'll do then. Malagusto's getting a new deal. Thank God we're at Chelsea and we can afford it. Paqueta, only 13 passing. Paqueta's not great, in all honesty. And he's had a very average year. Average rating is 6.49 in the Prem. That is poor, to say the least. Lots of emails coming in. Yeah, look. Giovanni Kenda, average rating is 7.66 this season. Valued at 174 to 204 million. Yes, please. Starting left winger next season, without doubt. Without doubt. Chelsea player named in Team of the Week. Trevor Chalobah makes it into the Team of the Week at centre-back. David Datro Fofana has actually had a very good season at Fatih Karagümrük as well. We've got so many players that will come back from loan and instantaneously get put on the transfer list, unfortunately for them. We've had 2 directors retire, which is intriguing. We'll see what happens on that front. I don't think there'll be any sort of takeover. Match preparation for Real Madrid. Just hope for the best, I think. It's probably the best match preparation we can possibly do. Hold a team meeting? No, I haven't held a team meeting. I don't like team meetings. Unless you absolutely definitely need to kind of turn morale to keep your job. I don't like going into team meetings prior to games. It never really goes well for me. Expectations. The Chelsea board expects the team to lose the next game. The board recognise that the Champions League final is a big occasion and an honour for the club to be a part of, and would like to see players hold their nerve to win the competition. They'd like it, but they expect the team to lose. The supporters are also predicting a defeat in the next match, but they're excited at the chance to win silverware. How good are Real Madrid? Let's have a look at their squad, shall we? Kylian Mbappe, it's Jude Bellingham with 20 goals. Mbappe has 34 goals and 12 assists this season. Fucking hell. Jude Bellingham has 20 goals and 15 assists this season. He is ridiculous. That's outrageous. He's so good. Trent is injured, which is a positive, although out for only 2 days with a cold. So, yeah, Trent will be back. The minute, yeah, they're missing him from the starting lineup. I don't think they've got right back selected at the minute, do they? Just waiting to call Trent back. And obviously, it said that Mbappe was being rested. Oh, no, he's out on the left, Mbappe being rested. Who have they got up top then? Vinny, maybe? Vinny's got 27 goals and 11 assists this season. I think if we lose by less than 3 goals, then we'll be happy. But obviously, I need to put the suit on now because we are about to select our team for the Champions League final. Oi, oi, oi. Two six. Just going to go and get changed into the suit. BRB. webcam back on now. I'm just putting the suit on now. Sorry, I went to go and see. Did a toilet break. I went to go and see Nat and Jude. Oh, nice. Barca going back to the Camp Nou now. Has it been confirmed then that they've actually finished it, or the renovations are completed? Are they, or is it just that the partial renovations are clear enough to be able to perform, or be able to have a have a fixture held there? It's safe to have a fixture held there regardless of the Jesus. Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. Fucking hell. That's a little bit big. The question is, how serious does AJ take it? Really, isn't it, effectively? How old is AJ now? 36. When did he last? When was his last fight? September 24. Against Daniel Dubois. Lost in back-to-backs against Usyk in 2022. I mean, for everyone that said that he's never fought, a proper boxer, and AJ's obviously not in his prime, but he's still fucking Anthony Joshua, and he's still only 36. So AJ will, I don't want to underestimate Jake Paul as a fighter. Recently, he is genuinely a decent fighter with a lot of power. He's absolutely taken the sport seriously and absolutely been trained well and has the knowledge and athleticism to be a genuine decent boxer. But Anthony Joshua. So we'll wait and see what happens on that front. It will be a very good, entertaining event. It will be a very entertaining event. I don't doubt that. Well, they're not scam fights. They're just exhibition fights, aren't they? It's not a scam. It's just a fight for entertainment. And the undercards are definitely strong. It's like the undercard is of a fight like that is such an opportunity for any boxer to make a name for themselves. Netflix, 19th of December. Presumably it will still be a pay-per-view on Netflix. Yeah, shall we, Davey? Palmer's stats are as follows. Unreal, basically. 16 crossing, 16 dribbling, 18 finishing, 19 first touch, 19 composure, 18 decision, 16 flair, 16 vision, 18 technique, 16 agility, 16 balance, 16 stamina. His long shots are 15, his passing's 15, penalty taking is 20, free kick taking 15, 21 goals and 11 assists in 35 Premier League starts, and he played a part in every game. 35 starts, 3 substitute appearances. And boy, do we need him to turn up now. Well, I might as well fill the bench, since as we have the opportunity to here. Lavia and Buonanotte or Adarabioyo. I'll put Buonanotte on. Got Van Ecke and Di Sarsi and Harto. I don't need another centre-back available. So obviously Malagusto is going to start at right-back because Reece James is injured. The rest of the side, as we've said many a time, picks itself. Bit of fatigue for Enzo Fernandez and Cole Palmer, but nothing that they can't overcome. You'd like to think that the adrenaline of a Champions League final will get you through. So let's see what sort of team Real Madrid are going to line up with and just quite how good that side is. Obviously, there is no overall rating on Football Manager. It's only about the actual stats as they are. They have... Wow, okay. This I am surprised at, and I feel like it's almost a bug. They've benched Mbappe and Vinny. So, Courtois, they're playing Rudiger at right back, Hausen, Alaba and Alvaro, Beltran and Tchouaméni, Rodrigo, Gula, Leo Sauer and Endrick for a Champions League final. Bug? Question mark? That has to be a bug. Just refresh, Ben. That has to be a bug, surely. Why would they rest Valverde for Fran Beltran? Why would they put Danny Carvajal on the bench and play Alaba and Hausen as centre-back and Rudiger at right-back? Why would they not start Mbappe and Vinny? That's very strange. Militao dropped as well. I don't understand that at all. No Bellingham in the squad at all. Let's have a look at their... Can I see their squad? Can't see their squad from this page, can I? Only Trent ruled out. Wow. Well, this is an opportunity and a half, isn't it? With the lineup that Real Madrid have put out here. How do you even address the team ahead of a Champions League final against such an opposition? I'd just say go out and do it for the fans. Winning the Champions League would undoubtedly be the pinnacle of Chelsea's campaign, of course. We're not satisfied with just getting to the final. No, it's been a memorable journey for sure to get this far. Absolutely. I'm not going to discuss how confident I am or not. Yeah, the team will get by without Reece. Malagusto is absolutely perfectly strong enough and good enough to step in his place. Well, no Bellingham in the squad at all. Mbappe and Vinny dropped, as well as Militao, as well as Carvajal, as well as the potential for others as well. We shall wait and see if this fringe Real Madrid side can get the job done. I can't see their squad, unfortunately. What now? We're in the game, or from the previous screen as well. Now we've committed the starting 11. I can't get to their squad page. It doesn't work the same as old FM with the UI. I can't go and still view the normal menu once you're in the fixture. So I'm going to leave it on attacking. We're going to go for the jugular. I mean, why would we not in a fixture like this? But I do have a feeling it's going to be very heavily Real Madrid based. But I'm not going to change my tactics. The side have played the same way almost the entire season and have been successful doing it. And the only way, or the best way, to go about getting your best result is to play your best team your best way. Liam Delap with a chance after 5 minutes that doesn't go his way. We should probably go on extended highlights for this, shouldn't we, really? With it being such an important fixture. First chance comes our way, or first highlight at least goes our way, but chance not taken. I don't actually know what stadium it's in, actually. It would have shown in that picture I popped on the Discord. It's at the Puskás Arena, which is going to be in Hungary, isn't it? Same stadium as real life. Well, yeah, because it's FM. He's sour down the left. Chouameni caught. Benefit of the doubt for Delap there. No card. It's important to not get cautions this early on in such a big game. I think Real Madrid are probably going to play quite a heavy possession game. Rather evidently, they're not going to be very high tempo, are they? They've given that away there, though, as Cucurella has Gotten underneath that one. Joao Pedro now to Cucurella and inside to Enzo. Lovely ball to Caicedo into the middle. Cole Palmer. That is Chelsea 1, Real Madrid 0 in the 17th minute of this Champions League final. And it's a superb goal as well. Given away by Madrid, who overplayed it. That first time pass from Enzo Fernandez is unbelievable. Caicedo into the middle first time as well. And Palmer arrives ahead of Hausen to nod home the early goal. Up the Chelsea. Four minutes later, we have another highlight. We are on extended now rather than just key, so there will be more highlights that lead to nothing, so to speak. Or at least there'll be more highlights showing more of the chances. Endricks fouled Enzo Fernandez there, and he's going to get a yellow card for it as well. We just said that Liam Delap did well to avoid a booking so early. Endrick has just picked up a yellow card for his tackle there as we were trying to build moving forward. Unfortunately, we don't see anything come of the free kick in a positive position. It was a great area to try and create something. Now, I could try and sit on the lead that we have here, but against the Real Madrid side, any Real Madrid side, that's not a good idea, regardless of the fact that they are missing a few players. Dean Housen's now picked up a yellow card as well, and this is not looking good for Real Madrid at the moment. They're dominating possession, but we are dominating match creation, or chance creation, sorry. And right now, they're on the back foot as well. Palmer into the middle, Delap nearly underneath it, flicked away, but the pressure continues here on the Real Madrid goal. Trevor Chalobah down to Malo Gusto. We're just keeping it away from him at the moment. We cannot afford to give the ball away in an area like that. But now here's Estevao, and he's got Liam Delap with him. He's gone for goal. It's a mistake. It's gone wide here at the Puskás Stadium. Half an hour in, though. A third of the way through. We still lead. 10-month streak. 35 total. Kev, thank you, mate. You schlag. Are Real Madrid going to up their tempo and be a bit more aggressive the further the game goes on? It does appear like that's the case, doesn't it? Certainly not as concerned with keeping the ball. That's going to be a yellow card from Malo Gusto. No, last chance. The referee is being very lenient with us. Absolutely. If that was a Real Madrid player, I would have said that he'd have gone in the book there. I think Malo Gusto should have gone in the book there. They're going to play from the free kick and see if they can get themselves the equaliser here. They've still got some... Let's not beat about the bush. Just because Mbappe and Vinny aren't playing, that's not to say they haven't still got some sensational footballers on this football pitch. They could absolutely win them the game. Beltran to Arda Güler, Güler to Tchouaméni and Carreras. No Camavinga either. Worth pointing out. Not even in the squad. Bellingham not even in the squad. Don't know if they've still got Camavinga. We did have a look at their team, and that's going to be Malo Gusto. What are you doing, Malo? You've just been told you're on your last chance, and then moments later, you go and give away another free kick. Yellow card for Malo Gusto then. And obviously we don't have Reece James to call upon because he's injured. Cucurella, Enzo Fernandez, Moises Caicedo, Cucurella. And if they bring Vinny on, a yellow card for Malo Gusto is going to be very problematic. So lovely ball to Estevao here, and it could have been 2-0 Chelsea a couple of times through Estevao. If he'd have just squared that to a teammate waiting, we could maybe have nailed that second goal. Now, in first half stoppage time, are we going to be seeing La Remontada from Real Madrid begin? If we go in at half-time at 1-1, I think we're disappointed after the way that the flow of the first half has gone. They've had a lot of the ball, but if a lot of it has been here like this, then we're not bothered. We've had the best chances. We've scored the only goal. We're playing well. I'm going to say we need more possession, but I don't want to say anything other. I don't want to say I'm disappointed with what I've seen so far. I don't want to say something as clinical as don't get complacent, because it's Real Madrid, so they know they're going to know not to get complacent. I need to treat them like the exceptional professionals that they are. I'm pleased we've created loads, and the scoreboard reflects that. I am pleased we've created loads. If we could take some more of those chances, that would be brilliant. Camavinga is on the bench, apparently, says live chat. Camavinga on the bench, as well as Valverde. But at the minute, Real Madrid have now bought Camavinga on, actually, in the midfield. But they bought him on for Tchouaméni. And Beltran continues in the midfield for them. Maybe it's the formation they've gone with here that means they haven't got Valverde or Bellingham involved. But surely you can play Bellingham at Cam ahead of Arda Güler. Arda Güler is very good and is going to be an exceptional player. Wonder Kid giving them away, though, here. And Joao Pedro! It's an Alaba own goal. In the end, it looked like Joao Pedro just found the corner of his own accord, but we'll have a look. Ferland Mendy's going to give the ball away, looking for a ball inside, and read by Joao Pedro, who then looks to bend it in the bottom corner. And Alaba has topoed it over the line, which means that the initial shot must have been going wide. Otherwise, it would still have gone down as Joao Pedro's goal. David Alaba has given Chelsea here a 2-0 lead in the Champions League final in the Puskás Arena in Hungary. Are we about to beat Real Madrid? We've less than 40 minutes to try and hold on. It would be ridiculous. Camavinga, Arda Güler, wild, but it's the first proper chance we've seen Real Madrid create. I am going to have to think about making changes at some point because Palmer and Caicedo and Enzo are, well, blowing already. And we're not even at the hour mark yet. And if Real Madrid have got the quality to bring off the bench that they do, I can't afford to have... Yes, they've got quality, but if they can't move well enough to use that quality, if they're too tired to perform at their best, then a player that isn't quite as good but is fully fit surely would do a better job. We're kind of up against it now. Real Madrid are really piling on the pressure, but they're still being a little bit inaccurate with their passing, but so are we. Only the one change so far, though, still for them. Although we're only 10 minutes into the second half. Camavinga for Tchouaméni at the break was the only change that's been made by either side so far. Leo Sauer looking for and failing to find Rodrigo. I don't know as Kev is a Jake Paul fan, probably more just an AJ hater. Camavinga to Endrick. Chalobah tackles, but Camavinga's there again. Lovely through ball. Rodrigo, it's 2-1. Disallowed goal offside. Disallowed goal offside. Is it going to go to VAR? It is. And VAR is going to confirm that the goal is disallowed because Rodrigo was beyond the defensive line. Half an hour remains. Again, it's freezing at the wrong point. I'll try and freeze it there if I can. Might just have gotten that wrong, but the defender here is leaning, but I've just missed the pass of the ball. The ball is about here. You can see the little orange above the arrow. So Rodrigo narrowly, but yes, offside. Time to make some tactical changes, I think. We're going to start to time waste a little bit. We're going to be a bit more disciplined with our creativity, and we are going to play for some set pieces. It's a method that has served us well. Enzo Fernandez is looking extremely delighted, obviously, at this moment in time. But I'd be tempted to take him off for Ruben Neves at this moment, with his fatigue being at the levels it is. Esteval's not having a great game at the minute. Thing is, do I tweak it too much? Let's try just the tactical changes initially, rather than personnel changes too. And we'll see if anything comes. I think they've made a change at right back. Ferland Mendy now playing at right back. So they've brought on Ferland Mendy at right back for Tony Rudiger rather than Danny Carvajal, which is another intriguing decision. They're starting to up the tempo now. And here's Endrick, but he's fired wide. It's been non-stop for the past 10 in-game minutes. It's just all Real Madrid. But now here we are with the ball in their final third. Cucurella driven across, cleared away. Counter-attack Real Madrid. Yikes. Caicedo's won it back, though. Working hard for the team as ever. Enzo Fernandez finds Cole Palmer. Here's Liam Delap. Here comes Esteval. Again, it's a wonderful free-flowing Chelsea move. But is it going to lead to anything? No, unfortunately. But Wow, what build-up play. Ashley, thank you for the 38 months subscribed, mate. 3 years and 2 months. AI is throwing. I mean, at this stage, I can't disagree. Does this lineup and seeming lack of willingness to bring on players like Vinny and Mbappe, does it undermine the overall achievement here if we do win the Champions League? I mean, there's nothing I can do. If the AI aren't going to play their best side, I can't plug in a second controller and pick it for them. I could create a new manager for the game, but I'm not going to go that far. Real Madrid playing it around at the back again, but this time moving forward with it much more readily. We said that they'd been a lot more attacking, a lot more offensive, a lot more forward thinking since the second half began, and that just proves it because our second goal came from them messing about with it at the back, didn't it? They've learnt their lesson. They are keeping the ball very, very well, but the movement's great. The quality of the possession play is very good as well. Can't say that they don't deserve a goal, but Gregor Kuba with a really good near post save there as Rodrigo tried to find the top corner. Ardagula will look to deliver the ball into the middle. Ardagula's a player I'd love to see the attributes of. Here's Rodrigo into the box. I mean, Liam Delap is back here putting in tackles. That's how much the team want it. Ardagula currently is having a nightmare game, but still no sign of Mbappe or Vinny Jr. Ardagula's really good. I mean, he's obviously not Vinny or Mbappe, but Ardagula is really good. How was Leo Sauer as well? Leo Sauer is not the one. This is only his second start in the Champions League all season. This feels, I mean, it feels very buggy for me. This feels very buggy for me, but I'm not gonna say no. I think they've just brought Mbappe on. Have they number 9 up top now? Hendrick wasn't number 9, was he? Cucurella, Palmer, Delap, Caicedo, Enzo. I want to make changes to try and put some fresh legs on the field, but at the same time, I fear that making changes will disrupt the flow of the game for our team. Oh, there's Mbappe at number 10 for them. They have brought Mbappe on now. Mbappe playing on the left, coming on for Leo Sauer. Still a very highly underperforming. Oh, Leo Sauer's on the right now, so they've brought Mbappe on for Rodrigo. Leo Sauer's playing well, so they've swapped wings with him. Here's Fran Beltran now. Joao Pedro getting stuck in twice. Perfectly tackled the ball apparently, even though they both went down. They're both hurt. Beltran writhing around in agony. Joao Pedro too, to be fair, and he is injured. It looks like he's probably going to have to come off here. It's a red injury symbol, not an orange one. Joao Pedro's going to have to come off here. We're going to throw Bino Gittins on in his place. I am going to take the opportunity to bring Estevao off here as well then, I think. And we'll throw Pedro Neto on. I'm going to take Enzo Fernandez off for Ruben Neves. And again, we're going to drop Neves here into a deeper midfield position, which is where he has asked to play and where we've promised to play him. Caicedo's having a great game. Cole Palmer's having a great game. No one else really is a standout performer at the moment, but nobody else needs to be right now. 10 minutes to go. Plus stoppage. Chelsea 2, Real Madrid 0. Mbappe, Camavinga, looking for Mbappe, finding him again. And Camavinga in the box, but there's Ruben Neves. Change for Real Madrid. It's Valverde on for Beltran. Another unbelievable player joins the field of play, but is it too little too late for Real Madrid here? I bet Fede Valverde is ridiculously good as well. I would do anything to have him at Chelsea, that's for sure. Unbelievable play. Oh God, possession play has been so good in this game. If we could just find the pass and maybe a third goal. It's a brilliant tipped over the top save by Thibaut Courtois. Oh my God, how good is Valverde? Technically, actually, not as good as I thought he would be, but physically and mentally, very, very impressive. They're leaving Vinny on the bench. At this stage, 2.5 minutes to go. Chalobah. I know we're messing about with it at the back. Let's not let Real Madrid back in the game, please, gentlemen. Gittins, Caicedo, Gittins. He's been tackled by Ferland Mendy. And there's Endrick now. A little bit of pinball. I don't mind a bit of pinball. Gonzalo is on for them now out wide. So they've elected not to bring Vinicius Jr. on in this final. Gonzalo comes on the right. Endrick, underperforming, still plays up top. Mbappe's come off the bench and not really made much of an impact either. 4 minutes added on. We're into the 93rd. I might go as far as to say, despite the fact that it's Real Madrid, that Chelsea are about to win the Champions League for the 3rd time in their history. And for the first time in my Football Manager history, I will be winning the ultimate club competition. I've never won a European... Actually, no, that's a lie. I've never won the Champions League on Football Manager. We did win the Europa League with Cambridge on FM20 or 21. But we haven't ever won the Champions League on Football Manager. Until now. Chelsea 2, Real Madrid 0. A big shock at the Puskás Arena in Hungary. In Budapest, nobody expected that. That's the trophy we've played for. It's the trophy we will lift. I can't quite believe that. I can't quite believe that at all. Malo Gusto is the man that will lift the trophy for us here. Ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea are your Champions League finalists. Chelsea are your Champions League winners. A couple have gone full tracksuit mode as well. Everyone's doing this. I don't. Gobsmacked. Just gobsmacked. Nobody would have predicted the result. Nobody would have predicted their starting lineup. Nobody could have predicted that we would even get this far. We will, despite finishing 5th, have Champions League football at Chelsea next season. Congratulations, what a win. I mean, there's no other way to put it, is there? Unreal. I've never won the Champions League. Delighted for everyone involved. I mean, if you don't do anything when you have the ball, you might as well not have it. That is absolutely the point. Do you think Esteval can handle the kind of scrutiny? Oh, Esteval's fine, mate. Chelsea win the Champions League. If you haven't dropped the video a like by now, and you've not subscribed to the channel, I think it's about time that you did, don't you? I think it's safe to say we will have a second season of this Chelsea save, looking to try and win the Premier League then next season, if we possibly can. We've got big ask against that Tottenham and Arsenal duo, both getting 90 plus points this season, but with the right signings in the summer, it's absolutely doable. Oh, I can't quite believe it. We win the Champions League by 2-0. Board set initial budgets for next season as well. Look out. We get 21.6 million for winning the Champions League. We've qualified for the FIFA World Cup, or FIFA Club World Cup, sorry. Wood, one of the top English managers. Thanks! Look at me go. Wood praised by Chelsea supporters. They hated me at the beginning of the season. It shouldn't come as news to you, but we think it must be nice to see the ball publicly acknowledge your great work like this. I don't know when my contract expires at the minute. I've still got another 2 years yet. I'm not gonna request a new contract. There's no point. Chelsea qualify for the Champions League next year. Board set budgets of 92 million with a wage budget of 264,000. But we've got a lot of players coming back from loan that we're going to look to sell. The squad is already massive, so we know who, after a season's worth of experience, who we use, who we don't use, who we can afford to be without. So while Pedro, wow. Well, we put an injection in his ankle because he twisted his ankle in the game against Sunderland. He's then gone and torn his wrist ligaments. Yikes. That's going to be painful, that one. He's seeing a specialist. I was talking to him about his injury. So, try and focus on the injury, mate. I'm not going to promise him football, considering we've got Giovanni Kenda coming back from his tremendous loan spell. They say I should rest Palmer. Well, he's going to get a rest now because that's the last game of the season. Chelsea lift the Champions League. Caicedo on form. Valverde touts Real Madrid to Fofana. Unreal. I'm absolutely I'm almost lost for words because I just did not expect that. The Europa Conference League place. So Liverpool will not be taking a Europa Conference League place via the EFL Cup this season after qualifying for the Europa League. The place instead will be taken by the next eligible Premier League side instead, which is going to be Brentford then. Brentford in 7th get the Conference League spot via the league. Collective bonus of 30 million played out amongst the squad and staff. Yikes. Bonuses paid. So Kuba gets £3 million, Van Ecke gets 425 grand, and I get £300,000. I'll send you my bank details, shall I? Madrid gets 2.5 million. We have to pay Shakhtar 2.5 million for a Madrid clause, 2.5 million for Cucurella, 2 million for Joao Pedro, 2 million for Moises Caicedo, and 750 grand for Andre Santos. And quite frankly, we don't care. We just won the Premier League. Chelsea player named in Dream Team. Kubel, Gusto, Fofana, Chalobah, Cucurella and Caicedo all in the Champions League Dream Team. Board delighted with Club Vision progress. Apparently our commercial revenue hasn't improved and they're disappointed with that. I just won the bloody Champions League. Do you mind? Can we, how is that not improved our commercial revenue? Winning the Champions League. Be competitive is all they asked for. I won the whole bloody thing. It's hard to sell players, is it? End of season review. Board are delighted. I mean, it's no surprise really, is it? Current vision. Increase commercial revenue, glory the club's reputation, work within the wage budget, spend the original transfer budget, sure. 26-27 is going to be finish top 4 and reach the latter stages of the Champions League. Obviously, current season we've done all of this already. We're going into 26-27, and the year after that it's going to be working towards winning the Premier League, basically. 5-year plan. But I'm quite happy with the 5-year plan as it says. Qualify for the Europa League, will they give me more? Oh, if I say we'll get a top 4 spot in the Premier League, they will give me an extra £30 million in the transfer budget. Yeah, that'll do. And if I say we'll get to the knockout phase, round of 16. If I say round of 16, I'm gonna go all out. I'm gonna get to the round of 16 of the Champions League, and I'm gonna qualify and finish top 4. They'll give me £127 million budget next season. That's a bit better, isn't it? End of season team meeting. I mean, unbelievable. Congratulations. Club vision expectations. Thank you for your efforts. Ready to work when we come back. Want to talk about Premier League games for next season. Qualify for the Champions League. Absolutely. Promises. No promises at this minute. I won't sugarcoat it for any of you. We need to sell players, so some of you will have to leave. It's nothing personal, just the reality the club finds itself in. I might be alone in thinking this, but I'm not bothered about that promise. Good. That'll do for promises then. Good. Nothing else to talk about. Team meeting sorted. Pre-season date to be decided. We'll do let's do a 4-week pre-season. We'll give them an extra week off. They've earned it. They just won the bloody Champions League. Nico Jackson has won the Bundesliga with FC Bayern München. Congratulations to him. Liam Delap has won Player of the Month, or Young Player of the Month even. No, May Player of the Month and Young Player of the Month. I win Manager of the Month. Well done me. Igbali pleased as Wood wins Manager of the Month. Thank you very much. Well, we'll get to like the Consortium Target Liverpool takeover. Hello. We'll get to about the 5th of June, and then we'll have a look through and do a full season roundup. Robert Sanchez is a Newcastle target, apparently. Chalobah injured on England duty. So we could probably do the season roundup now, can't we, quite frankly? Champions League is normally the last game to be played, isn't it? So let's give you a full season roundup then. The Premier League, as you know, ended like this with Tottenham winning the league, Arsenal, Man City and Aston Villa getting Champions League football, as well as ourselves now in 5th, having won the Champions League. It means that Liverpool get Europa Conference League football and Liverpool get Europa League football and Brentford get Conference League football. I keep forgetting that it's not called the Europa Conference League anymore, it's just called the Conference League. Relegated Leeds, Sunderland and West Ham. Top goal scorer was stats for teams and players. Attacking. Top goal scorer was Erling Haaland with 24 goals in 32 appearances. Sharda got 24 as well. Broja with 21. Palmer with 21. Delat with 15 and Esteval with 15 as well down here. Brilliant performance from them. Absolutely next level. Next level. In the Championship, Leicester have won the playoffs, as you can see there. The playoff final 1-0 over West Brom. With regards to the league, Coventry top the league, so Frank Lampard brings the Blues, or the Sky Blues, to the Premier League once more for the first time in God knows how long. Southampton also promoted. Ipswich miss out by a point on automatic promotion, then lose in the playoffs. Relegated have been Portsmouth, Charlton and Millwall. In League One, it's Wigan that win the playoff final against Bolton Wanderers. In the league stage, it was Cardiff and Luton that bounced back at the first time of asking up to the Championship. Wigan, Reading and Bolton miss out in the playoffs. Bradford and Wimbledon were both promoted last year and are relegated again back down to League Two. Rotherham are down to League Two after being Championship not that long ago. And Northampton are back down to League Two as well after their promotion 2 or 3 years ago. In the League Two, it's Crawley bounced back after their relegation last year to the League One level. Cambridge, unfortunately for me, finished 9th, just 4 points outside the playoffs. I hope for better in real life. I hope for better in the realistic RTG that is going to be starting soon on the main channel. Chesterfield, Shrewsbury and Bristol Rovers all get automatic promotion. So Shrewsbury, Bristol Rovers and Crawley all bounce back at the first time of asking. Cambridge are the only side that was relegated from League One last year that don't get an automatic return to that level. At this moment in time in real life, Cambridge are the better performing of those that were relegated last year. It's the opposite in this save. Relegated to the National League are Accrington, Stanley and Oldham. Oldham came up last year. They go straight back down again. Aki Stanley, not that long ago, were League One. Notts County in 22nd is a real surprise. That's a very big shock to see Notts County down there. In the National League, it's Carlisle that get a return to League Two at the first time of asking for them after getting relegated. Forest Green and Carlisle up then from the National League as Forest Green win the Championship all told. Relegated are Altrincham, Wealdstone, Woking and Brackley Town. And moving further down into the now regional divisions here in England. National League North, it's Kidderminster Harriers that are promoted up to the National League, and South Shields lose the playoff final. Winning the league at that level was Spennymoor, and relegated are Marine, Worksop, Merthyr Tydfil and Oxford City. National League South, it's Eastbourne that are up to the National League proper, and then they'll join Dorking, who won the title by a single point from Eastbourne. Relegated were Horsham, Weston-super-Mare, Chippenham Town and Hemel Hempstead Town, who were on quite the losing streak at the end of the season and very much deserved to go down by the looks of things. With regards to cups, FA Cup was won by Wolves on penalties. Losing to Brentford was a crime. We should have done a Champions League and FA Cup double this season. Carabao Cup was won by Liverpool. Community Shields rather convincingly won by Liverpool. Christ. And the EFL Trophy, the Virtue Trophy, or Bristol Street Motors Trophy as it is in game. It's now the Virtue Trophy in real life, of course. That'll be adjusted, I'm sure, with a patch. Is Cardiff's. And the FA Trophy was won by South Shields, who win some silverware despite losing the playoff final this year. We can have a look at the other big leagues around Europe. So Serie A was won by Juventus by 3 points over Lazio. Napoli third, Roma fourth. We can have a look at La Liga. La Liga was won by Real Madrid with a 100-point league win for Real Madrid. But no Champions League, eh, lads? Barcelona second and Atleti third. No real surprise there then, actually, really. Villarreal in fourth, Real Sociedad fifth, and Bilbao sixth. Sevilla having actually a very decent season to finish in seventh, to be fair. League was won by, don't know. It's Stade Reims that are going to get promoted, was that? Yeah, Stade Reims coming up from Ligue 2. Lorient will be relegated. Lorient relegated in the playoff game. Paris Saint-Germain by a long way. In France, Marseille, Monaco and Lyon will be in the Champions League next season there. And in the Bundesliga, we already know, thanks to our loanee, Jackson, we already know that we're going to see the relegation playoff. Wolfsburg will stay in the Bundesliga after winning the playoff on penalties. We know that Bayern Munich won the league and they won it by a margin as well. Frankfurt in second, by Leverkusen third and Dortmund only fourth. Leipzig fifth and Stuttgart, a decent performance again from them, in sixth. Mainz and Hamburg go down, and side that we've used and fan favourite save, FC Köln, they survive this year. So we'll have a look at the other European trophies. So we'll have a look at the Champions League. Obviously, we won the Champions League, we know that. The Europa League was won by Porto by 3-0 over Betis. Wow, that's quite the win. And Crystal Palace won the Conference League. Congratulations to them. That's huge. Delighted for Crystal Palace for winning the Conference League. 2-1. They will play Europa League football next season then. I wonder if that's actually shown in the Premier League table. Is that reflected here? Where are Crystal Palace? Palace. Wow. They finished 17th. It doesn't actually have the little pink emblem. But Crystal Palace will have Europa League football next season. That's outrageous. Very nearly relegated, survived only on goal difference, and will play Europa League football next year. Well done, Crystal Palace. Well, that will end this first season at Chelsea. We will have a season 2 here. There might be a bit of a delay in season 2 starting to come to you in terms of video content, because over the summer we tend not to make highlights of the transfer window. I only give you the highlights once we actually start playing competitive games again. But certainly on stream, we've got the whole summer transfer window to go through. So do come and join me live on stream. By the time you see this, we might actually have already started that second season. So there may not be a delay in that coming to you. But obviously, as I record this, I'm about to go into the preparations for the Realistic RTG and Journeyman saves on FC26. And that's going to take a lot of prep. So I'm not sure how much FM I'm going to have the chance to play for the next week or so. But you'll see this in about a week from now. So for you guys in the YouTube VOD, it won't make that much difference, I'd like to think. And we may be playing FM again very soon. But we are committing to a second season here at Chelsea, so don't go anywhere. Do make sure you drop the video a like and subscribe to the channel, and you won't miss out on it. Realistic RTG to start soon. Journeyman Career Mode to start soon, if it hasn't already by the time you see this. And that will do for this particular episode here on the YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching. Ale. Campione. Chelsea win the Champions League. You don't see West Ham? It's because they're fucking bottom, pal. Way! Who are ya? Right then. How dare this game be realistic? Rob, thank you for the 46th month subscribed in a fucking row as well. And Tin Sundu, thank you very much for the follow, mate, as well. Manager at West Ham is Ruben Amorim. Way! Sacked by Man United and then relegates West Ham. You're shit. And you know you are your shit. And you know you are your shit. And you know you are your shit. I'm getting the suit off. It's fucking hot in that. You're going down like a Russian submarine. A Russian submarine. A Russian submarine. You're going down like a Russian submarine. A Russian submarine. Don't worry, I will turn the camera off before I say I could probably just do it behind the chair, couldn't I? I get changed behind the chair. You don't need to see my tits or my tummy. You're all going on a championship tour, a championship tour, a championship tour. You're all going on a championship tour, a championship tour, a championship tour. Do 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 do. If you all hate West Ham, all hate West Ham, all hate West Ham, clap your hands. Pikeys, 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 pikeys. I'm sure that's what Chelsea fans used to sing when I went to Chelsea West Ham all those years ago. No, Millwall didn't get promoted, don't worry. Millwall are still Championship. And relax. Not the worst case scenario, no. Oh no, I was going to say, am I putting that? That felt immediately like I was putting that on the wrong way around. Millwall didn't get relegated, no, I don't think. Oh, it's because it's EFL Championship. Oh, they did. They did get relegated. Well remembered, Charlie. Millwall finished bottom of the Championship, so Millwall are League One. A little bit of respite for West Ham fans. Well remembered, Charlie. So you're still a league above. There's still a league above? Still a league above. My Cambridge United third kit has just been posted to me. Just got the email notification for that. And Adie's just sent me an updated version of the spreadsheet. You'll love to see it. So I spotted this, but we're going to be Andy. Oh, here he is. I just read the email and it just said, "I hope to get in stream at some point soon." I don't know whether that was some point soon or today. Hope to get in stream. Oh, hope to get in stream soon. And any issues, let me know. Oh, yeah. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. I'll be doing some spreadsheet testing within the next week or so, I imagine. I don't think it's going to take us that long to figure out gameplay, to be honest. I hope it's not going to take that long to figure out gameplay anyway. Right, was there anything that you guys would like me to check for the season just gone here in FM before we advance into the new year? Let me save that as well. FM17. I'm sure it's 17. It might have been episode 16. No, it was episode 17, and all those FM episodes have been uploaded now. Lewis, thank you for the follow, mate. We just looked at the Championship. But I know he must have just not been able to see where Watford were. Watford, 21st, survived, 3 points above the drop, Mike. You've been followed for ages, you'd apparently unfollowed. Well, thank you for coming back, Lewis. Let's have a look, SPL. Okay. Scottish Premier League? Oh, come on. Tell me the Scottish Premier League fucking exists. Premiership. It's just called, oh, it's the Cinch Premiership, isn't it? It's just called Premiership, apparently. Celtic from Rangers. Celtic with 100 points. Dundee relegated. Sorry, Lewis. Oh, I've just put 2 and 2 together and realised which Lewis it is. Very realistic. Yes, Oz. Scottish Championship. Ross County up to the SPL. Anything else anyone wants to check? I did see the SPL ask a little bit earlier on in chat, actually. And there was something else. Someone said Portuguese League or something. Was that, oh no, Oisin asked for the League of Ireland. League of Ireland. I can't see the actual league table, but I can show you that Shamrock Rovers won it. Shelbourne won it under Damien Duff, right? And Shamrock Rovers have won it this year. Oh, Rory's happy. Falkirk survive, yes. The Wolves team. That's weird. I don't want a little pop out. I just want to see Wolves. What the fuck? Just show me. It's full on bugged. Alright, sweet. Here we go. Lots of players on international breaks at the minute. John Arias with 15 goals. Jürgen Strand Larsen, top goal scorer with 19. Most creative player, Bellegarde, actually. Jean-Ritter Bellegarde. And John Arias actually with 8 assists. Jürgen Strand Larsen with 6. David Möller-Wolf. I don't know if he's a real-life new signing or an in-save new signing. 10.25 million from AZ. Yeah, we can show you the Hammers. Let me just scroll down. Here we go, West Ham. Who could we potentially poach from West Ham, chat? Jared Bowen with 13 goals. I presume that's a relegation clause then. Contract. Yeah, active relegation clause, 20 mil. Oh dear. If we weren't already absolutely flush in those positions, then I'd probably consider it. Luis Guillermo. He's not that great, is he? Kyle Walker-Peters. Bowen's the only player to score more than 6 goals all season. Paqueta got 5. James Ward-Prowse got 6. Jesus. Excuse me, James Ward-Prowse 19 on free kicks. Are you sure? Ollie Scarles at CDM. They played him at left back when we played them. Malik Diouf. Can't see tactics for other teams now, can you, unfortunately? Just more stuff that's missing with a new UI that hopefully will get added in the future. Freddie Potts. I don't even know what position Freddie Potts is to look from. Freddie Potts, here we go. Out on loan at Cardiff. Promoted with Cardiff. Looks alright. Don't think there's anyone at West Ham that I'd consider buying though. Who else got relegated? Sunderland and Leeds. No, there's nobody there I'm going to buy anyway. We did. Bad man, we did indeed. Oh yeah, Reading. Apologies. Reading. Yeah, just take me to the whole fucking club page. Why have you started doing this to me? Is it because we're between seasons, maybe? I don't fucking know. Just, Premier League. Championship. No, League. I want League One, don't I? Not Championship. Reading. Finished in the playoffs, but I mean, it's a terrible run of form at the end of the season. Oh my god, tell me you bottled promotion without telling me you bottled promotion. Yikes. Would they have... Oh no, they would have been nowhere near Luton and Cardiff. Kelvin with 9 goals. Top goal scorer alongside Lewis Wing. 16 assists for Paddy Lane. 16 assists. Oh, only 10 in the league. 4 in the FA Cup as well. Quite frankly, I don't know as I am looking for a striker now. I mean, Liam Delap bangs 23 goals. 15 in 25 starts in the Prem. If I just start him from the off next year in the Premier League, then surely he gets 20 plus goals in the Prem. Estevao with 15 as well in 33, 22 all told. Cole Palmer, 21 goals in the Prem from Cam. Modric is now available, apparently. So, Teddy Sharman Lowe, I don't want. Transfer offer via transfer room, offer player. Tosin we're going to try and sell again as well. DCC I'm also trying to sell. City are interested apparently in DCC. Levi Colwell I'm looking forward to using this upcoming year. He's only 23 as well. I'm honestly so sorely tempted to sell Reece James. I don't know how the board would react though, that's the only thing. I am going to sell first before buying, I have to. Because the squad is already just ridiculously big. Mudrick we're going to sell. Offer via transfer room. I'd like to sell Garnacho as well, but obviously he's only just arrived. I mean, I could try and sell Garnacho, but I don't think I'd have any. It's only 21 though, like... Pedro Neto's 26. Do I sell Neto instead? I've got Giovanni Kenda coming. I just don't need all these players. I could play Malagusto at right back and have Josh Shempong as backup. Or sign another, sell Reece James, sign another right back, and loan a Shempong. No offers for 3 players. Loaning Garnacho could be an idea. Buy Bowen. Jarrod Bowen for 20 mil actually doesn't sound like that bad a deal, does it? That's fine. Walk away. Nobody wants Mudryk or Sharman or Neto. Happy here, no intention of letting you force me out. Alright, good. That's gone well then. Excellent. I want to stay here though. I'm going to struggle to register you for competitions if you stay so much, suggesting exploring your options. If you have to resort to threats you've lost, I'm not going to do it. Sweet, good. It's gone well then. We've got Giovanni Kender coming back from his loan spell, so I'm sorted for wingers. Hit with a tax bill of 20 mil. Club membership fee income this season. Man City make DSRC bid. View offer. 17 million up front. 17 million over 6 installments. No. Also want more than 34 million for him, really. Chelsea paid 39 from Monaco. It's 28 though, so I can't ask for, I can't really punch for too much, can I? 34 is actually not that bad. Ask for 22 up front. 18 make it 40. Suggest terms. DSRC gone for 40 mil to City. No offers for Tosin. West Ham would like to maybe loan him. Aletifak only willing to pay 1.4 million. Why would I ever sell Tosin for 1.4 million? The fact like so convincing people to leave hasn't gone very well for me, has it? Reece James resumes full training. Oh, good. I don't want Jamie Laveling. I don't know where that's come from. Levi Colwell wants a new contract. You've been injured all year. Why would I give you a new deal? Snore. Is what it is. In this save, I'm just going to have to suck up the shit wage thing, aren't I? As much as I'm going to have to suck it up, it doesn't make it any less shit, though, does it? You're on 75 grand a week. You've just come back from a whole year out with a torn knee ligament, and you want me to double your wages? No. We know it's a bug. It's fine. We know it's a bug, and it's going to get looked into, so it's fine. Thank you, Eds. No, it's an FM-wide issue, Cristiano. So selling players is going to be a problem. DCC granted work permit. DCC is going to go to City. That's one player. Loan bids for Radrabioyo. Southampton, they're both loan to buys. 30.5 mandatory fee at the end. Or 16 million pound mandatory fee with future fees of 27.5. That's actually really not bad. If they'll up this to a little bit more, I'm actually inclined to accept that. West Ham being West Ham, we'll probably have to pay a little bit more. And they will. I'm actually happy with that. And that's two centre backs off the. That would be two centre backs off the wage bill that I don't want. Save you the money. No, I want the money. Fuck West Ham. So many wingers. I just don't need this many wingers. What's he currently on a week? 130 grand. I'll pay like an extra 50 grand of his wages a week. I'll do the same with Neto. He's not going to be on that much, is he? No, he's on 90 grand. I'll pay £40,000 of his wages. Boom, ba-dum, boom. When's the Club World Cup going to be? That's the question. There you go. Chelsea, Tottenham, Arsenal, City, Villa and Liverpool all in the Champions League. Wait, what? How have Liverpool wangled Champions League football then? Wolves won the FA Cup. Palace won the Conference League. Brentford finished in 7th. How have Liverpool wangled Champions League football? Liverpool finished 6th, right? It must be coefficiency. So maybe there was... The coefficiency meant that there then was 5 Champions League spots for England, and then we won the Champions League, so 6th place gets a Champions League spot as well, which is Liverpool, which meant that 7th place Brentford got Europa League, and 8th placed Everton get Conference League. Bloody hell. Chelsea moved up 1 place to 6th in the new European rankings. England and Spain get the coefficient spots. Real Madrid to land for Fana. Is it? Is that right? Is it? Not so sure about that, pal. Newcastle make bid for Robert Sanchez. How much of a bid? 20 million. 3 clean sheets in 12 Prem games. I mean, Kubal's our starter, obviously. Paid 21 million. I mean, selling Sanchez makes sense, doesn't it? It's a bit of a no-brainer, really. I've got Philip Jurgensen as my other backup goalkeeper. After 20 league games? No, I'll take that down. Nice. Sunderland want to loan Idrissi. Yeah, you're more than welcome. Oh, they've made an offer. You've accepted it. It's fine. Sure. There was some sort of coefficient bug, yeah, but I'm not sure what it was. Okay, Correa wants a new contract. This save will not turn into the Glory Hunter, no. Glory Hunter will start as a new save. Oh, honestly. Thank you for the 6 months subscribed, Lee. Appreciate it, mate. Kyle, happy with new contracting? I'm not surprised. A 5-year contract worth £38 million. Fucking hell. Bug's gonna bug. Can't wait for it to be fixed so we can start the Glory Hunter. Sunderland make... Oh, don't care. No offers for 2 players. Wow. $10 million? Yes. Yes, Corey, the wage demands are a bug. Players asking for silly inflated wages when they shouldn't be. Oh, Bournemouth are inquiring about Idrissi, sorry. Issy. Oh no, that's different player, isn't it? Who was it? That was Sonny or Smith. Oh, let him deal with it. Robert Sanchez set to sign for Newcastle. Cucurella signs new 4-year deal worth £39 million. Of course he's happy with his new deal. Except Robert Sanchez is gonzoed. Bye. Adarabi set to move to Southampton as well. Saves us some money on the wage bill. And we get 30 million at the end of the season. Or at least mortgage instalments. What does that mean? I don't even know what mortgage instalments means, but I just did it. I was expecting when I clicked mortgage instalments for it to come up with a pop-up to tell me what that was or if I wanted to confirm, but no, apparently. I've mortgaged the instalments. Christ knows what that means. Any more instalments I can sell? Sell that one for 7.5 mil. Yep, sure. Done. Sell. Nice. Dylan Williams sell on clause. Yeah, we'll sell that. Just going to sell everything. Keen injuries per haul, 550k. Trying to waste as much money as I can for transfer window. Oh, good. Game crashed. I hope it fucking saved recently, otherwise I'm going to be pissed. Clicking all clauses crashed the game. Kane is out of contract at the end of the year. Boom. That's the first crash like that I think I've encountered. No worries, Lewis. Catch you later, dude. Have a good shift, pal. Still need to get a face pack for FM as well. Oh, it saved relatively recently. Might have to do the Kukurea contract again, but it didn't save that. Oh no, work permit decision. Okay. We're not that far behind, thankfully. Accept. Got Porto in the Super Cup in 52 days. I think this literally is as far as we made it, isn't it? Save. Ah. Chelsea will be due 56 million after Nicholas has played 35 games for Bayern Munich. I didn't realise Nicholas Jackson had a permanent fee attached. Loan of 14.25 million. And after 14 more league games, they'll buy him off me for 56 mil. That'll come in handy for January next year, won't it? Very much so. I can't remember how to see my transfer budget, to be honest. Recruitment. Transfer budget. 189 million and 1.43 million in my wage budget. Yummy! Yummy, yummy, yummy. Afternoon, Ben. How are we, sir? Lavia injured on Belgium due to... Oh, he's bruised the toe. Oh, no. Bruised toe. Will you be okay? Let's have a look at the World Cup. Oh, apologies for the horns. World Cup. FIFA World Cup. So, group stage is still ongoing. Slovenia, Mexico, Paraguay, Egypt. Canada, Uzbekistan, Colombia, Iceland. Brazil, Cameroon, Ukraine, Iran. South Korea, Nigeria, USA, Denmark. Italy qualified. Morocco, Australia, Costa Rica. Does that mean Norway didn't? Senegal, Scotland, Argentina, Saudi Arabia. Argentina have drawn with Saudi Arabia and Senegal. Yikes. Scotland versus Argentina for a place in the knockout stages. Spain, Japan, New Zealand, Tunisia. England, Austria, South Africa, Jordan. Shout out Ahmad. Algeria, Portugal, Uruguay, Honduras. Germany, Ivory Coast, Belgium, Jamaica. Suriname, who have qualified in real life, haven't they? Suriname, they've qualified for the World Cup at IRL. Suriname, France, Croatia, UAE. And then it won't actually... I can't quite scroll far enough. Netherlands, Sweden. I think that says Ghana. I actually physically can't see Group L. Ghana and someone else. Netherlands, Sweden, Ghana and Ecuador. Again, good UI being good UI. Doesn't show everything. You can ask for those requests, Ben. Of course you can. Whether I agree to them or not is different, but you can ask. Walk away. Tammy Abraham's buyback, £69 million buyback clause when he's valued at 10 to 12. I mean, he had a good season for Besiktas, to be fair. $15 goals in 26 games. Chelsea's buyback clause is about to expire. No, I'm good. I'm good. I am okay. Thank you. I do not want to pay £69 million for Tammy Abraham. Chelsea increased stature significantly. Chelsea have managed to increase their stature significantly in the last year. Barcelona have become arguably the most reputable club in world football after overtaking Man City. Rules change for the Premier League. There have been some rule changes for next season. Players cannot play competitive matches more than 2 clubs. Squad registration rules. League sorting. A one-leg championship playoff will be played if 2 teams finish in the same position with the same record after 2 league sorting rules are compared. One-leg relegation. What? So if points and goal difference are the same, they play a championship playoff game. That's new. Well, obviously, but I didn't know that was happening in real life, was it? I don't imagine they'd be able to put anything else in that wasn't real life confirmed, was it? Do you guys know anything about that? I don't know anything about that. Board would like to discuss a wage budget for the board of directors. Like, do we like? I don't care. Not my money. Right, the board are ready to discuss season expectations, with this being an opportunity for you to negotiate your preferences. These decisions will affect the transfer budget. We'd already done this, haven't we? We said we reached around a 16, although we now have so much money that I don't need to do anything. I can lower the expectations and still have 200 million in the budget. So reach league table, which we've already done. Banging. I've achieved my Champions League expectation for the year. They'd like me to win the Super Cup. That's fine. There is now no difference. Oh no, hang on. It's saying here. Look, I was expecting it to change here, and it's not. Oh, 208 million for guaranteed semi-final. 202 for reach the league table. Leave it there then. Qualify for the top 4, they give me an extra £17 million. Let's be honest, I only need... If I can't buy what I need with 202 million, then an extra 17 million isn't going to make any difference, is it? So we'll say top 5. FA Cup, they want me to reach the semi-final. Yikes. Carabao Cup, they want me to reach the semi-final as well. Last season we got to the 4th round. I mean, I'm happy with all of those. Set to the minimum, basically. 200 million. Confirm. Thiago Jukur. I don't have the Turkish league turned on, so I might not be able to see him, I'm afraid, Ben. And Woking got relegated, I'm afraid. Last year they got relegated. They're now in the National League South. Sorry. Can I see club history at all? I don't want to see league history compared with anyone. Just want to see league history. So last year, 2023, 23rd in the National League, unfortunately. Sorry, mate. Sorry, boss. Oh no, that's 23rd the National League South. Hang on. They definitely got relegated, I know that much. Let me go up. National League stages last season. Oh, they did finish 23rd there as well. 23rd, 43 points, 10 points from safety. And that side that they were 10 points from, Aldershot, which rubs it in even more. Chelsea set to receive £80 million for TV rights. Thank you. I'll take it. Chelsea wage rises. Oh, it's not a lot. 30% for Kendry Paz. What the fuck's he wangled that then? We'll get to the 1st of July and then we'll stop. Appreciate it, Ease of Tackles. Thank you for the follow, mate. A rogue Chesnoy Gaming for FIFA 16 Cambridge Career Mode. We did one on 15, 17, 19, 20, and 22 and 24. And we are, in actual fact, actually later in this stream going to start preparing for one on 26. Yep, you can go and join Fulham. That's another 12 mil for me. Thank you very much. Oh, I thought I said Caicedo for a minute. Oh, I don't care. Juko could be shipped for the potentially. How old is he? Must have been 70 and your memory's stupid. I mean, it was a while ago, to be fair. Tackles. It was a while ago. Let's be honest. Just a casual decade between friends. There is no Jamie Laveling saga. I don't want him. He's not good. Can I just want to deny that somehow. I don't know where Truro finished. I can have a look for you. Okay, now we've got some more higher end players running out of deals. Tariq George's potential is unknown, apparently. Wasn't amazing at Wrexham last year, apparently. Yeah, Castledine. And none of them are players that are going to make the first team in this save, are they? So, I mean, Reggie Walsh is supposed to be the future, isn't he? Potential to be unreal. Don't know anything about Kavuma McQueen though. But apparently they've offered him a deal. Giovanni Kenda. They're going to come back soon, aren't they? Do. Transfer values this year are inflated, yeah. Well, Sam. Sunderland have completed the signing of Raheem Sterling for £5 million. Hooray! We got rid of him. How did he do for them last year? He played 4 games. That was well worth it, wasn't it, lads? What are you paying him a week? Mike Guiu withdraws transfer request. Accept request. 2 new signings confirmed. Oh, good! Emmanuel Omega, another striker that I'm not going to use. He's in our under-21s, apparently. He's so good, he's gone straight to the under-21s. Oh, so I'm not getting 56 mil for... I'm not getting 56 mil for Nico Jackson. It was only if he played that many games in that year, which he didn't. So, sell? No. It would have come up in the search, Ben. Wow, is that... It is that Daniel Johnson. Wow. Say Preston. Fofana also sell? I just don't need you. Tyrick George is just so average. I'm gonna, yeah, he's loan listed still. We'll send him out on loan. Nico Jackson, sell. Magic I've tried to sell, can't get rid of him. Neto I've tried to sell, can't get rid of him. Fofana is loan listed. Oh, sorry, Tyrick George is loan listed. Who else has come back? Giovanni Kenda is going to start for me on the left. Sugo we could loan. Did we loan him last year? We didn't, did we? Oh yeah, he went to West Brom. I feel like I should loan either Lavia or Andre Santos, and probably Lavia of the two, right? One of the two can go out on loan because I don't need them both. And Salmino. Loan again, maybe? High potential, apparently. Mike Penders wanted Leeds on loan. Quite happy to loan him out again. Teddy Sharman low, transfer list. Oh, I really don't know what to do with Reece James. Archie and Haribo, thank you for the follows, guys. I really don't know what to do with Reece James, honestly. He's just never fit. He played 13 games last year in the league. 13. I want to see injury history. Should we in fitness, maybe? Injury history? No, it's injury risk. Injury history. It's weird that it's sorted at the wrong way around. So, missed 3 weeks, missed 2 days, missed 6 weeks, missed 6 weeks, missed 3 weeks. So that's 12, 15, 18. He missed 18 weeks last season. Which was 30, missed 34% of the season. I could retrain him as a midfielder. His passing's only 12 though. I don't play a DM either. We do have Toby Bell, I'm pretty sure, actually. Yeah, I recognise the name. Do I sell Reece James and try and sign Hakimi? Sell Reece James. Try and sign Denzel Dumfries. Yeah, there's no harm in offering him out, I guess, is there? Offer via transfer room. Discuss general market interest. He isn't keen on having his name circulated in this fashion, so I can't help. He's gonna hate me if I do. It does feel wrong trying to sell Reece James, you're right. But he's always fucking injured. And it's a game, not real life. Maybe we give him one more year? Maybe we give him one more year? Fulham loan bid for Neto. I get some bids in now. Lots of emails. 22 emails. An optional future fee of 20 million for Dario Asugo. I don't know as I'd want to let Dario Asugo go permanently. Just the loan, really. Oh, it's non-negotiable. 40% of next sale. Given that there's a potential future move involved, I'm going to reject that one. Club Brugge. Well, like Pendes to pay 80% of his wages to be backup goalkeeper though. Again, non-negotiable. No, not as a backup. If he's going to go, he's going to play. Barca will give me some money for Nico Jackson. £32.5 million they've offered. What's he valued at? What are you valued at, Nico? 60 to 70. Can I have some more? I'll try and negotiate 45. Maybe 30 up front and another 15 in installments. 35.5 up front. They'll pay 41. I did, Ben. Yes. Why can't? If he was in the game, he'd show up in the search. I don't have the league turned on, so he doesn't exist. 41 mil for Jackson. That's fine by me. No one wants David Fofana. True. I didn't transfer list him, did I? Going for Merrick. Yeah, I don't care. That's Max Merrick, isn't it? Key and Best, sure. I don't know why it keeps bringing me down to this email. Fulham loan bid for Neto. View offer. Future fee. Mandatory future fee. Okay. They'll pay 60% of his wages, 70% if he doesn't play. And a mandatory future fee. What did Chelsea pay for Neto? It's like 50, right? 51. It's worth 37. Give me 22 and 18. Pay a bit more of his wages. Pedro, Real Madrid make Fofana bid. Fofana's agent has indicated he would be incredibly interested in speaking to Real Madrid and would need a lot of convincing to remain at the club. Ah. Loan to buy for Coventry? No. Ipswich just a loan. I'll reject the loan to buy. Just a loan, sure. Pedro Neto, loan to buy from Coventry, loan to buy from, sorry, Crystal Palace, loan to buy from Fulham. It's basically the same, but they're not paying anywhere near as much wages. Penders. I want Penders to go as, yeah, first choice goalkeeper, important player, first choice goalkeeper. Say no to that because I'm not paying any of his wages, but I'll say yes to these two. Right, yeah, Fofana's one that I'm a bit like, oof. I know we've got Colwill come back, but Colwill and Fofana would be a hell of a backline. Opportunity for a massive centre-back upgrade. Yeah, but who? He's literally one of the best centre-backs in the Premier League. Wesley Fofana is really fucking good. I don't think there is a massive upgrade from Fofana. There's maybe a slight upgrade, but there's not a massive upgrade. Vortex, thank you for the follow, mate. Should we do that in the next stream? Because we need to start. We need to start testing for the RTG as well, don't we? Considering this technically isn't going towards any content at the minute. Oh yeah, where's Gyu? Has Gyu gone back into the under 21s? Gyu's gone into the under 21s. Loan list. Squad. Let's have a look at the under 21s. See what we got in the under 21s. Selena's loan listed. Abadou Sarr. Really high potential loan list. Is Keane Best's potential? No, Keane Best's potential shit. Okay. David Washington, loan listed, wanted by Omega. Is he loan listed? Yeah. Fofana's injury prone. Not for me, he's not. Wesley Fofana played every single Premier League game for me last year. Played 55 games. Without a hint of an injury. He missed 4 days with Achilles tendonitis. Was in real life, yeah, he's had 3-4 major injuries, but in save, he's been okay. In save, he's been okay. I can only go off what he's done for me, can't I? Yeah, you didn't realise he was that good. He is that good. Right, let me go and have a quick toilet break and then we'll figure out what we're going to do next. Back in a sec. Madrid! Thank you, Mourinho. Appreciate it, mate. Sorry, I went to get a jumper as well. I was playing with Jude for a bit. Yeah. When Jude is at home with Nat and I go to the toilet, obviously Jude's then like, Daddy! I say that. I'm not Daddy. He doesn't say Daddy or Dada. I'm still Mama. Mummy is Mama. I am Mama. Nanny is Mama. Grandma is Mama. Granddad is Mama. We're all mamas. Like, he is genuinely talking to me when he says Mama. It's just he's only gotten as far as Mama yet. Right, so do we start prep then? Is it time to switch? It might be time to switch. To start getting some prep done. So I honestly don't think the gameplay is going to take that long. I'm hoping. I'm positively optimistic about the potential that gameplay might not actually take that long. But we'll play it by ear. You reckon move Reece James to centre back? It's only 5'10" though. He's only got 10 jumping reach too. I just don't know what to do. Yeah. So how good are these, by the way? I'm sure I've spoken about them on stream previously. I saw them in Sainsbury's yesterday and couldn't resist. Reasons. They're like dark chocolate toffee. Look like that. Little Reasons. I've eaten a whole pack in like the last day. It's so good. Hey, fatty bum bum, give me the banana. Scalvini's alright. Amazing. Bastoni's very good. It's not as good on FM as I thought you might be, though. It's still very good, don't get me wrong. We're looking for where's it? Oh. Okay. Bastoni then. Huh. Not as good at heading. I didn't realise mentally Fofana wasn't quite that good. Fofana was such a good performer for us though. That's the only thing. I don't think Tomori's going to be that good, is he? No, not really. Schlotterbeck's very good. 54 million. Got release clause. He's got a 54 million minimum fee release clause. Hello, Nico Schlotterbeck. Welcome to Chelsea. No brainer. Self-Fafana signed Schlotterbeck. For the fee as well, I'd have to pay twice that for. I'd have to pay twice that for Bastoni. Absolute no-brainer. All right, Fafana to Real Madrid, Schlotterbeck in, done. Right. Let's sort gameplay out for the RTG then, shall we? Let me change the stream title. In the game. We'll obviously check another couple of options like Willian Pacho and Ronald Araujo, etc. But Schlotterbeck for 54 seems like an absolute must. Almost. Schlotterbeck for that would be worth rejecting Madrid's bid for Fafana, selling Chaloba, and just signing Schlotterbeck. We know at 50 it doesn't work. Without the live editor, are you going to use the spreadsheet himmers when we release it? $80, $85. $70, $80, $85. Might lower skill move frequency for the lower leagues. And then up it when we get higher up the divisions. What we also need to do is... let me see. RTG to-do list. Gameplay sliders. Mods. Patreon players. Is there anything else? Oh, spreadsheet test. Actually, let me just open the other notepad as well. Lister. RTG to do lister. You can use an iPad if you have Excel on it. I would imagine him as, yeah. You might have to use... You definitely need Excel though. You need to have the Excel app. So I can delete that. Beep, boom, bing. Create new career, fresh new season. Use current squads. Oh, let me add that to the notepad. I want to download late squads before we do the Patreon players. Manager Simon Harding will be good enough, thank you. Into club. Cambridge. There's really not enough options at lower league level, is there? Did there used to be a crown part on a crown lanes there? I swear there used to be another option other than town park. Our main stand looks very similar to this one. Obviously, we have covered terraces at either end. It's gonna have to be town park, isn't it? Could go with black and gold for the Because the yellow's too yellow. Really? Some of these are black and gold. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. There is no black and gold. How is there not a black and gold? Come on now. Black and yellow then? Yellow's too yellow though. Oh, it's just gonna have to be black and yellow, isn't it? It's very Dortmund though. I'm really tempted to go gold. I'm gonna go gold. I'm gonna go black and gold. Go gold seats to go with the third kit. We're not using a mod at the minute. Matt, thank you for the follow, mate. This is just in-game. When you create or when you start a career as a club that doesn't have their official stadium, then you can change the characteristics of that stadium. And or what stadium it is, quite frankly. Just want horizontal lines, please. I don't want thin horizontal though. Is there large horizontal lines? There we go. Oh, a large horizontal isn't next to. Oh, never mind. Line colour white. Tempted to go forest green for yellows. Not that it matters. I don't know why I'm setting this up like it's the RTG. It literally doesn't fucking matter, does it? What am I doing? Just testing gameplay sliders. Difficulty legendary, deeper sim on, manager market on, financial takeover disabled, board expectations, no sacking just for this one. Although to be fair, when we do the RTG, we'll set it to no sacking as well. Scouting speed, instant, unexpected events. I do want to turn unexpected events on and have them at high just to see what ones we get. I'll turn the weather effects off for now so we can just have custom. Well, let's just try it at. Let's just try it. Authentic defaults to begin with. CPU sliders set to custom. Training plans on. Development rate high. I don't know what to, things like negotiation realism. I don't know what to do with either. I think we're just going to leave it on loose and use our own intuition. High unexpected events. We're going to want to follow not that it's really going to matter for this save. We're going to find a League One, the Championship, the Premier League. Doesn't really matter anything else at the minute, does it? So annoying that you can't change that later down the line. I'm enjoying I've been enjoying FM the whole way through, Taylor. It's just obviously not without its frustrations, which are unfortunately a bit sizable. £13,000 a week. I guarantee you, Neil Harris is not on £13,000 a week. Yeah, we'll just use our own. Oh my God, we've got a banger. We got a potential Premier League level player in our academy, Jake Bradbury. Yes, Cambridge changed their logo, Diabolo. I want to start with Kwasi, to be honest. What's his height in this save? 5'9". No! Right, hang on. Kwasi is not 5'9". 6'2". Appearance, it was like 184, wasn't it? He was 184 centimetres tall. Thank you. Kwasi, height, 6 foot. That'll do. Cam, I'll probably play catch to start with, even though Ben Knight is very good. Borland and Panzu, Brosen, Sully, Kai. I'm surprised that Danny May is down as a left back. I definitely use him as a midfielder. Watson, Mams. Benno at right back makes perfect sense. I'm surprised Pennington still has 70 pace, to be honest. Makes him very usable, though. Oh, God, I need a goalkeeper, though. Really need a goalkeeper, I think. We are in the process of testing. We're in the process of testing what the sliders are going to be, Harley. If you do exclamation mark sliders, you can see what we've been using at the end of the Palace save. We've got 7 subs as well. What's that about? Is that just SPL? That might just be EFL stuff, right? Don't get 7 subs in the Football League, do you? Oh, I've still got the Patreon players here as well, no? Oh no, don't. I'd be gutted if someone nabs thingy again. Rockland's down as a right back, intriguingly. He's definitely more of a centre mid. I need to have Ben Knight on the bench. 67 pace on Ben Knight. I don't know how fast he is, to be fair, but his dribbling is very good, IRL. But in game, it's not. He's got the technical, fast control, sprint, precision. This is just OCD stuff at the beginning of the save. So I really need to have Ben Knight on the. I need a wide man on the bench, really. Well, I mean, to be fair, I've got Danny Mayer. Danny Mayer would be the go-to wide man on the bench, I guess. It's slightly concerning that there's I've only got 7 subs because how many subs can you have in the EFL? Yes, it's Glenn Hoddle's nephew, Curtis. Could you hire and then fire a coach? Can I now fire that coach? Can't, can I? Champ is 9. Okay, fair. Themselves fully. Cayenne got released, unfortunately. I'm going to be able to sim this far to begin with, Nice to see the realistic real-life fixtures. GTA 5 fan, thank you for the follow, mate. Welcome to the channel. Here goes nothing. Yellows, 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 yellows. Turn the music off. Oh, I forgot about the EFL graphics. Love that. I should probably sort my tactics out, shouldn't I? So at least have a little bit of familiarity. Do I play the same style that I did at Palace to get a better idea of? That's at least something I'm. Hello. That's at least something I'm very familiar with already, isn't it? We played 4-3-3 defend at Palace, didn't we? Yeah, I should probably do that. We'll play this game as a. Oh, hang on. I've fucked that now, haven't I? Play this game as the 4-2-3-1 wide, but then to begin with, completely default. These basically the Palace sliders adds default authentic, and then the Palace CPU sliders. Gross doesn't anywhere near as red-headed as he should do, does he? Oh, what a ball! Not sure about the defensive marking there, but one of the very few game faces we have. Oh, it's so good to be using Cambridge. It's been too long! Do you think people would watch the channel if just every save I did was Cambridge? If I just did a Cambridge save, and then when that Cambridge save finished, I started a new Cambridge save? Pitch feels huge for some reason. Maybe because we've just been playing FM and the pitch looks tiny. Well, first impression is I don't feel threatened by the AI at all. I don't feel like there's much wrong with my team at the minute. Outside of the obvious lack of pace and just lack of attributes. Maybe pass error should be a little higher. Yeah, the AI really aren't good enough at the minute. This is too easy. I think we can make that assumption very early on. Oh, is it? Oh, got it set to 6-minute halves as well, don't I? Not 4. It's annoying. Yeah, the AI are just not good enough. Giving the ball away far too cheaply, far too poorly. It's probably because of the calibre of player, but that's just That's more of a decision-making thing than it is an attribute thing. There's not really much I can do about poor decision-making. I don't know if kickoff is more accurate though, because we have to factor in the boosts that you and the team get, right? You and the opposition team get. They have to be factored in. I wouldn't want to. No, you can turn them off in kickoff. But I mean, like, stat boosts from sharpness and from morale and coaching stuff. We have to factor that in. So I wouldn't be able to accurately replicate what's going to happen in the save in kickoff, if you know what I mean. Like, the game in career mode won't play how it plays in kickoff. True, maybe. Oh, what a save. Would you genuinely recommend kickoff then, Ads? I think we can just agree that this is far too easy at the minute. I'll try the second half with them, just with the pace boost, the sprint speed boost. But I was thinking, like, the baseline sliders we used for the Palace save actually felt all right. But that presumably is because we were using players that are like, we were at the top Prem level rather than lower league level. Oh, that's just poor from me. It could be partially this, like Cheltenham just being awful, but every team at League One level, every team below the Championship is going to be like this. So it might be that we genuinely do need different sliders at different levels. Their pass error is far too high. But again, I think that genuinely is they're just not very good thing, which I'm not going to be able to overcome, really, unless I really heavily weight the sliders in their favour. Like, Cheltenham are not one of the worst sides in the division. Or at least I don't imagine Cheltenham are one of the worst sides in the division anyway. See, that, in the first half, I would have gotten away there. Yeah, AI build-up is atrocious. Obviously, you've got to factor in the fatigue and stuff now as well. Yeah. AI acceleration should probably make the difference, shouldn't it? Because I turned back into him. Yeah, like upping their acceleration has definitely made it more difficult to break them down. Because their players are better positioned because they're in the right place more often because they're slightly quicker to get there. But that's not... They've been absolutely zero threat offensively. Well, because I'd be having so many mods ads, the plan is to find sliders that we like and then not update the game anymore. Plan is to find a slider set and then stick to it. Because I can't, by all means, ads or chat, correct me if I'm wrong here, I can't think, outside of the potential occasional contract issue we might face, I can't think of any game-breaking bugs that would force us to need to update the game. I think the game is in a position at the minute where the only thing we need to tweak is gameplay sliders. Outside of that, there aren't really any issues that would stop us from taking the game offline. There are obviously core things that aren't great that we'd like changed, but that's a more title by title, not an upgrade, not an update thing, isn't it? Outside of the potential occasional contract thing we might butt our heads against, I honestly, I think it's in a really good spot. It's just gameplay. And once we find a gameplay slider set that we're happy with, I'm presuming the live editor will function with the mods that we download. Yeah. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't. I'm sure you can use. Yeah, no, yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna just quickly drop a DM in the group chat with other creators. What are the mods we're looking for? Oh fuck! I completely forgot I had the meet. I've got a meeting with EA literally now. Apologies, chat. I need to dip. I completely forgot. I had a meeting at 5 o'clock. I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll continue this thought pattern. I got a meeting with the Career Mode team that I forgot about at 5 o'clock today. Sorry, BRB coming.